Okay, earlier we talked about different techniques to fish the shimmy, the ice pick, the jobu, the teaser. I mean, most of my baits can be drop shotted. And I just wanted to show you how I rig them. I buy at Tackle Express the VMC Spinshot. There's multiple styles and sizes. Personally, I use the number 2. This is like a hook on a swivel if you haven't seen this hook before. And if you don't want to get into something like that, there's always the number 2 mosquito hook. Very popular bait, very popular hook. And on that, you're tying a Palomar knot because you want that tag end for your weight. Problem some people have with this, including myself, is when you tie that knot, it's your hook point you always want up when you're done, so that your bait, if you're nose hooking or whatever, your hook is facing up. This bait here requires the perfect tie. Okay, this hook here, the Spinshot by VMC, was a game changer for me. It does the downfall. There is one more knot, but it's basically a hook on a swivel. And it allows your bait to swing freely in a 360 degrees once your line is tied. I'm going to show you that right here. So here's an ice pick on the drop shot hook. You notice how little my leader is there. It might be a little short, but I adjust. Anyway, so when the bait is on your hook on that VMC, it allows that bait to swim around like that. So with the slightest movement of your line, your rod tip, you could visualize it, or any current, it'll swing that bait around in circles. And those are those little tidbits that I feel separate people. You might have a guy sitting next to you all day long not catching a fish, and then you're catching them, and he's like, hey, what are you doing over there? I'm drop shotting. So am I. These are the type of things I feel that come into play. Simple little adjustments to your hooks, to your weights, to your leaders. One other thing I'd like to mention, and I don't have it with me today, but a good pal of mine, DJ, and I did this years ago, and that's get your drop shot. We use cylinder weights, as I prefer, and I just use regular lead. You can use tungsten. You know, tungsten's a little bit pricier. Lead does the job for me. Guys that, hey, you know, fish that tungsten all day long, I love it. It does have a lot more sensitivity. But what we do with the lead is we'll lay out these weights on a paper towel. We'll spray them. Spray paint or nail polish, black or green, right? And it camouflages it. Another one of those little tricks you think, well, maybe it makes a difference, maybe it doesn't. But over the years, we've done it from time to time, and I feel like with a black weight might blend in a little bit better. You don't have that flash of a tungsten. Tungsten's generally shiny, and lead can even be shiny. So any little step up you have on the competition, I feel, why not? You want to catch fish, that's why we're all out here. The tug is my drug, as they say. So the VMC Spinshot, number 2 for the ice pick, the shimmy, the jobu, the teaser, any bait you want to drop shot, I recommend that hook. And yeah, they come in a pack that looks like that, and you can get those at Tackle Express in Santa Clarita. Go see Harry and Chad and the boys. Again, if you didn't want to get into that, you can do a number 2 mosquito hook. You just have to learn how to tie the Palomar knot. It's not hard. There's videos, and you always want that hook point up. Always want it up. With this hook here, you don't have to worry about it. It will always be up. So that's the drop shot.